Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. Eh. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was trying to get new cam software. See if I can stop having some of these issues that I've got, and it didn't work. Or at least not fast enough. So we'll give a few minutes here and let the few people trickle in. Uh, So, if you guys are here on Twitch, please hit that follow button. And if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified when either I or new content goes live. Be sure to follow me on both Twitter and Discord. I post any updates, changes, as well as reminders to streams in both. And the links to those are down in the description below. It'd be very appreciated. Alright. Alrighty. Well, let's flip over to here. We can at least start getting the game loaded up. Ignore this run. This is on my own. We still have money. Oh, we still didn't do anything. We didn't do anything while we were here. We just took a quick peek at the shop. That's right. Dark and fire. Which also includes sight. Because this. Still doing a few battery things here. A few vitality things. Bunch of dark. That's right. Really gotta remember to do this. There we go. Sorry if the game was a little too quiet for everybody. Play a spell, draw a card. Lapis ring. You already got an emerald necklace for +2. Let's give Cornelius a little extra speed. And by a little, I mean quite a bit of extra speed. Do. I don't want to do it again, because we'll not have enough money to buy anything anyway. Do. Show the upgraded, thank you. Dispelling Dark, the Terrorizes, she's got the Clairvoyances. She's got the little bit of healing there. Plus the Shadow Men's. Dispel. She's actually missing, because we are applying sight, because of the sight to dark, those. The clairvoyances apply sight, those would apply sight. The bad augury is applying sight. That applies sight. And again. Grab a couple of malicious eyes for each of them. Okay. That seems pretty good. Onward. What do we got going on here? Just that. Which way to go? Go Arena Champion? Yeah, I think we go Arena Champion here. Because we don't have any of the other items for anything else in here, and it's literally just missing this uncommon. Everything else is common events. I really hate the bunnies. No. I don't need the card. Okay. Ooh. Bonk. Get spikefied. Ooh. Ooh. Battery doing battery things. Everybody's evading. Let's knock a couple of those evasions off. And I really need to, like, kill this bunny first. Okay, he's really close to getting that first. There it goes. Kill the bunny. That's enough. That works. Da-da-da-da. Zappified. Get annihilated-ified. That's a draw. Holy cripeys. Take me a year just to figure out what she just drew. Just could even spike here. Bye. That was something I would not have recommended. I mean, just like at this point, I wouldn't necessarily really recommend living. Nope. The superconductor's a little tempting. But it doesn't really help me all that much. No, and no. I mean, that's just funny. Let's see what your future holds. Hey! A corrupt first aid. Yeah? Searing Nova? Not upgraded, but yeah. Nope. It is unarmed combatives. It stems from my army days. And good morning / afternoon / night, whatever the case may be for you, Smoked Cayenne. How are you doing today? Oh, so you're East Coast as well? Get spiky. Get more spiky. Get buffered and heal yourself with that little bit. And oof. It's quite a bit of self-damage, but let's go with Cursonomicon. God, I'm so glad I got you that extra equipment, Cornelius. Plus 4 speed is huge. Six left. Well, that kills you. 1 off lethal, really? So how did those, how'd that fix go for your shorts? Oh, I'm sorry. Good. I truly understand the whole funeral end. I get it. After losing my mom at the beginning of July, it's just it was tough. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, for my family, it's been just one right after the next after the next. In the last 4 years, we've lost both of my mom's parents and my mom. Oh, get spikeified. I'm just gonna... Start right off with that, actually. Something like that. We can still hit you even though you're invisible. Heal all that and give her the extra draw on energy. Bye. Of course, you made us all vulnerable and slow before you died, but... Ow. I was not expecting so many cards to be drawn. Has 5, has none. Oh yeah, do that. I didn't realize that he had 5 stacks of it. Bonk. Smack. Alright, Malukah, you need to heal yourself here. I mean, that technically would end up being a heal. I swear, that's what I thought it was. I keep getting text messages from people trying to get me to sell my house. Like, no. I don't even know how they got my number because I'm not even remotely behind on the mortgage at all. The mortgage is completely up to date. But somehow they got my number associated with my address. It's so frustrating. And it's like every time that they have contacted me, I told them is like, check back in the next like 30 years. Because we don't plan on moving. And sorry about the interruption on that. It's just like I want to know how they keep getting my number so that I can find a way to get it to stop. Can we kill him before he summons? I'm guessing the answer is going to be yes, since I just got so many scrolls of intellect. Full energy and just the sheer number of card draw. Oh, wow. Oh, that's huge. And I think you will take a circle of healing. This is a tough one. I don't know whether to take it or not. Wow, it's really dark in here today. I keep looking up and seeing the picture on my phone, and it's like it's... Hold on. I turned the brightness on my phone down. Because the damage mitigation, and she'd start with it. And that's a lot of block. Which, in the end, when she takes... No, not perks. Here. When she takes Queen of Thorns, it'll actually mean quite a few in the line of Thorns, too. Alright, Arena Champion. Rare Equipment Shop? Yeah. Yes, please. Uh, 113 block and 18 thorns on turn 1. With 4 damage mitigation. You're preventing his self-fire. You're gonna prevent his self-fire stacks. You're immune to sight. That is kind of crappy. You have 14 stacks. Now you have quite a few more. Let's get a little bit of the regen here. Ripped off her thorns. Put thorns and regen on yourself. Okay, I can get more. No, we don't have Zek yet. That's the, that was the problem we're running into. Zek is the last mage. And I'm pretty sure, like Malukah, he specializes in dark. And even has one of his level traits that every so many stacks of dark on him reduces the cost of everything in his hand. So if you get like the piece of equipment that allows it to go up to like 35 stacks before blowing up, you can literally make like his entire hand cost nothing all the time. You're just gonna take that away, so there's no point in putting that on him. So many scrolls. Let's get the scrolls out of here. So I can actually see what's going on. $14, 5 stacks. Let's smack you with that. Get you out of here because I know you can heal. Yeah, so he, again, would be another one to fit right in with a party type like this. Only could, you know, swap him out for Cornelius and go full dark. Oh, it's from Hellflame. I was confusing myself. And a quick heal. A little late for that, but that works. Use a heal to kill. Oh, I lose. As a matter of fact, our last run on stream was a loss. Apparently the 7-month-old is excited. That would actually help the cauterizes. And the upgrades. That could actually really help the cauterizes. Yeah, a little bit. I can definitely see that. But I mean, I guess that's what you get when you're really, really small. Though he's not very small for his age. As weird as that may sound. My wife and I apparently growed him big. That's the wrong one. Now let's not bloat his deck. Yeah. There's a temptation to give him a burning orb as well. Just lean into it real hard. She still needs her other thorn stuff. I absolutely love Bree. The Thorny girl is amazing. Not to mention half of her selection options when you're going through with runs on her are hilarious. She is extraordinarily aggressive. It is in the blue portal. It's the west / northmost route. And then in Act 4, after you beat the brothers, you go north. Why did it? I'm confused. And the center north actually has a little spot for like a tree planting. Like it would show you when you actually get in there what you have the item for. Yeah. Because she's quote unquote asking you to replant the tree that was the boss in Act 1. Thorny girl. No, we're gonna go lean real hard into the burn. Go scholar. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I try not to let links go. I mean, you could always that's what I was just about to say. You're welcome to private message a link with something like that. It's just with everything that's been going on, it's so many of the bots trying to post links, and they will come right in and will end up just like spamming your chat with links for a lot of different things. Buying followers, which does nothing except bloat your follower sense, your follower count. And it's not like, you know, you're getting those people watching, so it's not helping you in any way, shape, or form. You're not running that much in healing, are you? That's a healing. That's a healing. Oh, the prayer of healing. The 2 Shadow Men's. All the vitalizers are considered healing. Okay. Yeah, I think we can go healing, bro. It's a little less dark being applied, but... Thank you very much. I'm guessing it's Novocaine, just spelled a little different. As in the whole silent G end. It's very appreciated, though. Thank you, thank you. Because English is hard. And even harder when you're talking internet names. Sweet. Crit success. Yeah, that's fine. We can fight the lava elementals too. I mean, he's gonna be immune to fire, but not everything else. Burn ourselves. And then we can heal ourselves. Oh, that's the other upgrade. Confused me. I'm not used to you having battery stuff. Let's just keep working on the front guy here. Yeah, I honestly can't wait to essentially be able to run a party like this, only with an actual dark mage, and just go lean extraordinarily hard into the dark end. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Very few green color. Talking like the boons. Oh, uncommon. Gotcha. You know, I've not really paid attention to it all that much, but like right now Cornelius's deck is like 3/4 uncommon. The Cauterizers are uncommon, the Ember Storm, the Fiery Shield and Fireball, both Inner Combustions and the Living Flame, both upgraded Searing Touch, which he starts with the Searing Touches. 2, 3, partly because it's not upgraded. The Corrupted Ignite. The Poison Splashes are from the pet. The Curse of Fragility. He's got a lot higher level stuff. The Vitalizes, Prayer of Heal. Wow, the entire discard pile is uncommons. The Mind Visions. Yeah. It depends on what I'm going for. On the size of my decks, I try to stay lean, but there are times that you also have to account for things that are that vanish. So it's a one and done. So as you play a battle, the deck is self-thinning. Like the mental shake goes away, the sanctuary goes away. Do I need to do a baby stream?
Yes, please. I have to.
Okay. We'll have a quick babby stream.
Thank you.
We'll have a quick babby stream. Babies! Oh look, we got both babies. You can see the other one behind me too. But yeah, I try to stay relatively lean, but I also look at stop trying to chew on the cord for the headphones. I also like account for that with self-thinning parts of the deck. Like Wilbur has the Tomes of Intellect in there. They're self-thinning. They add cards back to the deck, but then those self-thin. Go, stop it. Yeah, he's a tank in a completely different sense than his brother. His brother back there at 2.5 is an absolute tank. He has no problem just barreling right through and breaking the wood baby gates. Hi. That's my nose. You are not getting to the headphones. Because all you're going to do is just chew on them. That is still my nose. You're not getting the headphones. We've had this discussion. This one is 7 months. The one that is behind me there is 2.5. The 2.5-year-old is 75th percentile for both height and weight, and his noggin circumference is off the charts. And this one is extremely long/tall for his age. At only 7 months, he's more than 15 pounds and already comes up to his brother's chin. Oh no, I know I got a big dome. I'll be the first one to admit that. Is half the time when like my wife or previous girlfriends would steal my hats or things like that, it would just bonk. I felt like have you ever seen the movie Atlantis? The cartoon Disney movie Atlantis? When Milo puts his grandfather's hat on, that's how most of my ex-girlfriends and my wife look when they try to put my hat on. Yeah, I'm guessing. We're guessing that the older is going to be a little closer to the. Oh, well, I mean that explains a lot of it. We don't want to recall most of it. We want to forget. We're thinking that he's gonna be like normal family height, anywhere between 5'10" and 6 foot. I wish. I had 2 back injuries while I was in. 9 years in, and they're like, nope, you can't take a PT test, you can't wear body armor, goodbye. I wanted to go full career. But we're thinking that with how tall this one already is, he's going to be well over 6 foot. What's with all the kicking? What's with all the kicking, you? Oh, and now you're going to start screaming over here, too? That would be my knuckles. You're trying to give yourself a knuckle sandwich. Dude, you just made me punch you in the mouth. Like, seriously. Nope, not getting the cord. Not getting the cord. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You're not gonna happen. We're just waiting on mommy. It's okay. We're just waiting on mommy. Bonk. You just bonked your head on my desk. You doofy. And then you looked at it all confused like you had no idea what just happened. Bonk again. Why do you keep doing it, you goof? You didn't learn the first time not to do that? Or was it more so one of those, it didn't hurt the first time, so let's see if I do it harder, it hurts? One of those? Does that fall into the category of, if there's no blood, you didn't do it right, do it again? Hi. Dude, your strength is amazing. So are you active duty, Shafty? Where are you stationed? Air Force. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be stationed anywhere for your last duty station, might as well be Nellis. I can definitely think of worse places to be stationed. Oh, so you basically you get to settle down at retirement and right where your wife is from. That's not bad. So it's not like you don't know the area. And minus the cost in Hawaii, because the cost in Hawaii is absolutely redonkulous. On your off days, it's essentially like having a vacation. Yeah, I wouldn't want a PCS again either. Because it'd be your luck that you'd get, you know, something on the complete East Coast. Really? I would not have expected the last part. I get the... Unfortunately, I get the terrible education part. Because they make their money from tourism, and they want to keep making that money from tourism. What? Mommy has a bottle. Just give her a minute. But I would not have expected the racist end. Wow. Oh, thank you. Okay. I mean, I understand it being a slur, but I also don't know the meaning behind it, so... it's a little... Like, I get that it's a slur, but it's just... Without knowing the context of how it came about. Wow. Wow. Which throws me even more, because especially when you're talking most military, it's like most military is as far from racist as you can possibly get. Yeah, I guess so. Like, I was born and raised without any racism in me, like, so it actually actively bothers me when somebody is racist, and whether it's even directed at me or not, I will call people out on it. It's one of those things I can't stand people doing that, especially in today's day and age. Like, our generation, yeah, our generation alone, like, not even outside of military, like, our generation has been amongst the generation, like, pushing for the most change when it comes to the old social norms, as it were. And then even more so within the military aspect, it's just... I can't stand seeing or hearing or anything along those lines, anything of the sort. Plus 5 charges. Okie dokie. Hope it's yummy. You do not have anything worth of dark charges. No. I think the corrupted lava orb needs to go to you. If it was any of the others, you would get the wall. But it's not. You just need the other charges aspect. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody else is good. $300. Exotic equipment shop. Yeah, I don't want it global. If it was the all monsters one, sure. But I don't want to be yanking off all of my own stuff. Alright, give him the ignite. Grab a tome. Okay, they're immune to vulnerable, which is perfectly fine. Just start stacking up these dark and fire charges. Grab you a tome. Okay, so we can play everything here. Or apply extra dark. Let's do that to apply the extra fire, and then we'll do this. So that she just dies. Da, 46. Ow. Oh, you have a laser. Okay, we gotta cauterize. Thank you. Grab an encyclopedia. When blocking, you can't block, so I don't even know where it is. I never saw one with them. No, I don't have one.
He was chewing at. You don't have it for chewing at the pinky clip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's under my leg. That's why I didn't see it. Oopsies. Alright, well, you're just gonna eat another set of charges there. They're all front monster. Because right now he's dying to the poison, not the fire. We'll just spike and shield up. Okay. They're dead. Or they're dead. Be a little awkward if we were dead and still getting a combat reward. I don't think we need any of this. Oh. Well, all it is just an extra damage and twice per turn draw a card. Not all that necessary. We are going to grab you a porcupine. And I think that's about it, because they don't have any of the other stuff that I'm really looking for at the moment. Especially her stuff. She needs the Thorn Charges stuff. A free upgrade. What do we got going on here? The Invigorating Blows. The 1,000 Needles. Battle Shout. Living Flame. And a Scroll. Secondary Tome. The Searing Nova. Circle of Healing. It's another expensive one. The Sanctuary is a very expensive one. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the free card upgrade. Grab a Grimoire. Here's your 5. Skip the Tome. No, we'll use the Pestilence and the Tome. And apparently save an energy. Thinking about it as like Darkflame. It's dark charges and fire charges. Like, just mass them out as fast and as hard as possible. And her having sight charges actually still leads to dark charges because of where is it? I could have sworn you had one. You do, because of the dark future. So the sight charges turn into dark charges. Right now, a full 25 stack of charges. Yeah, it did 20 shadow damage per charge. Yeah, with the burn essentially being part of the heal. Like we just got the a corrupted lava orb for him, so dark charges or flame charges are still pretty massive. But how do I explain it? The fire is also for healing, so when we get set on fire, both of them have two cauterizes in the deck. So they've got the self-heal from that. Malukah did take Healing Brew. So a little bit of regen on that aspect. But Vitality for primarily Vitality. Yeah, I get you. Been there, done that. And then Bree running full spiky build. Spiky and HP. But we are missing a couple of pieces of equipment for her for thorn charges, unfortunately. That and speed. Plus 4 speed there. Plus 4 speed there. Basically to try and get the early fire charges on as fast as possible. So that they get that initial damage in. Ooh, an upgraded Immolate. Yeah, take the dash repair. Anything that could come out of his deck for it in turn? Not really. Alright, free upgrades. Let's see, 1,000 needles, probably the most expensive one there, yeah. Go that way. Okay, the Living Flame's only 90. 210 for the scroll. We got the Librarian at 210, the Tome at 210, the Searing Nova at 210. I think we go that way. Sanctuary is a big one. The Dash Repair, yeah, all three of those are 630. The question being, which one do we want here? I mean, the Circle and the Sanctuary are both all heroes. This makes it not go away. For me, it depends. With certain things, I will like run one of each. It also depends with some of them on whether or not I want them as a one-time use or I want them staying in the deck. Like with the build that we're going for. Oh, just the Tomes of Intellect? I typically run at least one tome in blue just so that it's innate. Outside of that, I usually do go to yellow. But having that one be innate to add them into the deck, it is. Well, it can, but like, it depends. Like, for the most part, like Wilbur is a battery who can deal damage. So, like in looking at it like that is, unless he is going to be able to have lethal on a monster, he's going to battery first. Because if you don't have a battery in the party, it can bloat all of the decks just to maintain energy. And with some of them, like the warriors, well, with the warriors, you if the fight goes more than just a couple of rounds, you even run out of your energy generators. Because the enrages are a one-time use regardless. So if you're going more than just a couple of rounds, and that's why I also have Wilbur being so fast with the +4 speed, so that he can go get that initial energy out there. So even round one, we're talking, instead of 6, everybody's got 8, 9, 10 energy. Eat vulnerable. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I like to keep the decks relatively lean myself. Like the 27 card deck of Malukah, it very well can be. Like with Malukah, I mean, the Desperate Pair goes away, the Mind Visions go away, the Yin Yang and one of the Vitalizes go away, one of the Black Karmas goes away, the Arena Champion just immediately goes away. So it's like, their decks self-thin. But like I can also see where higher madness levels can really warp the traits that you get, the perks that you use, specific equipment you go searching for. Oh, this is probably bad, actually. Stop hitting him with fire. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, that was beautiful. Well, it's... you get less chests, you get... less starting resources too, correct? For this fight specifically, I will take an ice comet. And take an equivalent exchange. Eat it. 2-round boss fight. Ah. Roughly 2,000 for the... seems to take a few hundred with perks. And then poverty is 50% less gold and charge rewards plus no chest or... oh. That is just terrible. Yeah, that was a 2-round volcano boss. And that is a second wind. An upgraded mana gem. Don't mind if I do. I think I'm actually going to do this as well. Fire damage +3, transforming all damage to fire. Oh, I know. I would essentially be using it at the end of turn to heal. Essentially, like, because it's really only Cornelius right now that has the inner combustions. The other ones, like, I know he's got one in his deck. The Searing Nova. it still does damage. It just applies essentially less fire charges if you don't have any on you. But it's also a really good, oh crap, I need to heal moment. Especially if I grab an ignite for Cornelius. I'm more so just trying to decide on, do I take the volcanic axe over the burning orb? I honestly don't think so. Because if we get something that is highly resistant to fire, I mean, we've got the dark, but that'd be a nice one to get, is dark charges for them. Now let's just take the extra money here. Blue. Blue with a fire deck. Oh, there's actually an achievement for that. Giving both the money, enough money for the boat. Thorn charges. Not thorn charges. Thorn charges. Come on. Yes. Zek is the last one that we have to unlock. We've got Bree, Gustav, Sylvie. It's just Zek. Come on, one more shot. Thorn charges. Wow, really? This is terrible. Oh, I've used Curse Dagger a couple of times. I've actually had the corrupted version. Yeah, I actually must have missed it as I was rolling through. It's just like a one extra thorn charge makes her go from getting like 30 a turn to like 60 a turn. Wait a minute, there's a thorny ring. Haha. Almost missed it too. I'd prefer, what is it? Item 6. Get rid of that. The Amulet of Thorns, of which again I have had the corrupted version, which is amazing. But I would have preferred an Amulet of Thorns because it's +2, but any plus charges at this point would be... It is amazing. Because it goes, all of a sudden, it's, instead of 4, it's 5, instead of 3, instead of like 2 or 3, it's 4. It also affects her trait. When you get damaged, every thorn charge ups the amount that you gain when damaged. So like per round, it's huge. Okay, we can actually upgrade most of these now. God, that's so expensive. Cheaper. Still gives the vitality. Living Flame jumping an extra time is pretty big. Librarian not going away. Bigger Dispel. Oh, and that's the other thing too, like with, you were talking about like always going to yellow with the books, specific ones, as well as like going super thin on your decks. With things like the Circle of Healing and the Prayer of Healing, I like running at least somebody on the perk that does not lose charges at the end of turn. All of a sudden, like 3 rounds in, you can be healing like 40 every turn and not be doing anything.
Oh.
Gavin!
No. My arms are getting tired from bouncing.
Oh, so they're happy screams.
Yes and no.
Ah. Yeah, it's the one that heals to either side. I like running that on the 2 middles. And it's unfortunate that you have to have the first one before you can get this one, because like Wilbur and Cornelius, they don't apply charges, but I want them to both have this. Yeah, but then, but you can only have one of those. So if I'm running her with this, then the person at the back isn't getting the extra heal every turn from this. Because you can't run both on the healer. So, what are they called? They're regen on the sides, and regen doesn't lose charges. It's like regen on sides, regen doesn't lose charges. I understand that. Welcome back. And thank you very much, Shafty. Yeah, no, I understand that anybody can take that last perk. Here. So, I mean, yeah, you could have your tank running like this one. But it still means that somebody has this that's not going to use it, essentially. Because Wilbur, like, with this, Wilbur and Cornelius, neither one of them are applying regen charges. Unless they're taking equipment specifically to do it. What is it? The Hydra Egg, applying it every turn to all heroes. There's a couple of ones like that. Then they can get some use out of it, but you're still stuck with, you know, one or two people that have to take that charge that aren't really going to be using it. As unfortunate as that may be. We've only got 2 cards left for upgrading. Yeah, that's the problem, is so early on you can end up having runs lost because just because of turn order they end up, you know, dying before the next person goes that can actually heal them. Yeah, late game, you know, when Malukah's running, you know, a circle of healing, the innervate, the prayer of healing, all the vitalizes, like, yeah, she can generate very quickly. Especially when having a battery in the party is like all of a sudden turn 1 she, you know, could have 7, 8, 9 energy, and all of a sudden she can play both a circle of healing and a prayer of healing, and everybody's and a healing ring. Oh geez, like, and then with her having healing brew, then, you know, at least 2 people are getting an extra. Yeah, I when it comes to the vitalizes, I tend to run 1 or 2 that stay in the deck and then 1 that gets removed. Hey, I mean, you know, I don't look at it as, you know, the rarity of the card. I look at it as, what is the card doing for me in my deck? And especially if you like the I like to run, if I'm running Gustav as a healer, because it's just funny to run a bard healer, that they can't get any benefit from, like, the when you play a healing spell, because it's still considered a song spell, but run him with regen and vitality. I've had it to where here, charge. No, it wouldn't be under healers, would it? Scouts. That with, like, the Healing Serenade, the Vitalizing Serenade. Oh, yeah. I love a Mass Dispel. But, like, I've had Vitalizing Serenades that are stay in the deck ones that are, like, 6 or 7 Vitality and plus, like, 5 regen to the entire party. And then when you're running that with the regen healing the sides, it, even on the later madness levels when you run with Decadence, so that Vitality only heals half of the HP gained, you're still healing that up within a round or two, because you're healing to the sides plus healing yourself. And with that, I've had mages, and I love running Nesglict with Gustav. And I run Nesglict full attack at that point. Where mages and healers plus Gustav have had like 300 health, my warrior has had like 500 or 600 health, just because there's so many stacks of vitality. And even more so when you go under the vitality on the tank. If you grab vitality, and this hero increases max HP by 8 per charge. Yeah, they did change stanzas. Yeah, it did. But no, it's fantastic, and Gustav even has well, not only that, but Gustav actually has one of his final abilities is when he hits stanza 3, it's not removed. So once you hit stanza 3, it just stays at stanza 3 the rest of the battle. And when you take the perk here to start on stanza 1, so yeah, it removes a little clunkiness, and like with this one, especially with Gustav, when you get to the later end, you start with stanza 1, and then you've got that ability that he doesn't lose stanza 3, so in 2 rounds, you're already at stanza 3. And you can play anything that's in your deck regardless. And there are a couple of the... there are a couple of the corrupted versions that actually grant stanza 2. Yeah, right here. The corrupt version of captivating voice. You gain stanza 2. So if you grab it, if you end up drawing it turn 1, you can turn 1 have stanza 2, and next turn be at stanza 3 that doesn't go away. I mean, that specifically takes a little luck to actually draw at turn 1, but... Yeah, Sylvie is. Unless you get specific equipment. Specific equipment with Thulz and Andrin can make them very, very good. Especially with the rings that when you apply bleed, also apply poison, or when you apply poison, also apply bleed. And then, especially if you run the perk on them under the bleed, that you apply 2 extra bleed, but bleed on enemies deals damage at the end of the turn and cannot be prevented by buffer or immunity to bleed. So you can get those stacks on very, very quickly. That's hilarious. I think my highest amount is like 600 or 700 block, and I did it with Heiner. Never... Not on Tank Andrin. You just chose to stop at 1,000 block? And even then, with that, it's not like you... Oh... If you could have thrown... No, the deflect draws a card. So if your entire deck is essentially made up of nothing but deflects at that point... Yeah, so essentially you could have just kept going. Yeah. That's quite hilarious. I'm just thinking about that, watching the actual armor numbers being so big it's like half of the bar. Half of the HP bar. Okay. I think we're gonna... Yeah, it does. because you're literally, it's just a draw for 0 cost. All right, I think we're gonna take a quick break here. I need to grab a cup of coffee and a bio real quick. So just give it a few minutes, and we'll be right back.